All right, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. What's up, everybody? It's your man RTP. You guys are not hearing the sound. No. Let's see. Real quick, let me fix this. And we're going to get into, hopefully this works. Still not. All right, well, we don't need a sound effects. I'll fix that later. Anyways, welcome to RTP. Real gaming channel, RTP gaming channel. We're gonna talk about Spartacus real quick, and as you guys know, Project Spartacus is supposed to be coming out in June. They're gonna do a whole PlayStation thing about it, but I guess a lot of stuff's been leaking, and people are talking about it on Twitter. People are talking about it in different places, as you can see on YouTube. As you're probably been searching YouTube, that's how you probably found this. Let's talk about it a little bit. I'm gonna just read this stuff we have here, and let me close this out. It's gonna be hard for you to see, but oh well. I'm just gonna read it, what it is, and everything, and the subscriptions, and all the pricing, and everything, and then after that, I'm gonna give you my true opinion about what's going on here with Spartacus and the Xbox Game Pass. So real quick, the new PlayStation Plus subscription will feature 3-tier called PlayStation Plus Essentials, PlayStation Plus Extra, and PlayStation Plus Premium. 4 territories with cloud streaming. PlayStation Plus Deluxe will be on the table for a lower cost compared to PlayStation Plus Premium. Okay, if you have a current PlayStation Plus subscription, that'll equate to essential tier, and pricing will remain the same. We're waiting on the official price for Australia, but we've stuck in some approximate prices in the meantime based on the US dollar prices, but not that it's unlikely that the actual price will be basic conversion. So the first tier is PlayStation Plus Essential. It's the cheapest one. Price is $9.99 monthly, $24.99 quarterly, and $59.99 yearly. Benefits are you get 2 monthly downloadable games, exclusive discounts, cloud storage for saved games, online multiplayer access, provides the same benefits that PlayStation Plus members are getting today. There are no changes for existing PlayStation members in this tier. Pretty much what I have at right now. I have the PlayStation Plus, and I have the PlayStation Now, and I have the EA account, and I got that strictly for Madden, and then other games end up falling here or there that I use it to test games. We'll talk a little bit more about that. PlayStation Plus Extra is the next tier. It's the $14.99 monthly, $39.99 quarterly, $99.99 yearly. The benefits provides all the benefits from the essential tier. Adds a catalog of up to 400 PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 games, including blockbuster hits from PlayStation Studio catalogs and third-party partner. Games in the extra tier are downloadable to play. I think that's a big thing. Shout out to Johnny Rivera. I see Johnny Rivera is in the building. Yes, that's what's up. So we got, let's see, PlayStation Premium is the next tier. $17.99 monthly, $49.99 quarterly, $119.99 yearly. Provides all the benefits from essential and extra tiers. cloud streaming access for original PlayStation, PlayStation 2, PSP, and the PS4 games offered in the extra and premium tiers in market where PlayStation Now is currently available. Customers can stream games using PS4 and PS5 consoles and PC. Limited game trials will also be offered in this tier, so customers can try select games before they buy. Adds up to 340 additional games, including PS3 games available via cloud streaming, a catalog of beloved classic games available in both streaming and download options from the original PlayStation, PS2, and PSP generations. Now, the last is PlayStation Plus Deluxe is select markets. Sony has yet to share the pricing of this tier, but it's for markets without cloud streaming. PlayStation Deluxe will come in a lower price than PlayStation Plus Premium. It also includes the benefits from Essentials and Extra tiers, as well as catalogs of classic PlayStation, PlayStation 2, PSP, game to download and play, and limited time game trial. So it'd be a little bit less than the PlayStation Plus for only selected markets. What does this mean for existing PlayStation Plus and PlayStation Now subscribers? When the new PlayStation Plus service, which I am both, PlayStation Plus service launch in June, PlayStation Now won't be available as a standalone offering anymore. PlayStation Now members will be migrated over to the PlayStation Plus Premium with no increase to their existing subscription fees at launch. Presumably, PlayStation Plus subscribers will be migrated over to Essential tier, given that this offer is the same as one being offered to players today. So I'm wondering where if I get put in, the next tier, since I got both of them, or am I going to have one subscription to one and one subscription to the other, which wouldn't make sense. But either way, I'll just go and correct it. New PlayStation Plus subscription sneak peek. Sony is calling the new PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium tiers a major evolution for its subscription service. The emphasis is on quality to set it apart from the Xbox Game Pass, presumably. As much as we're going to see some of the biggest titles on the platform made available with these services, including Death Stranding, God of War, Marvel Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Mortal Kombat 11, and Returnal. So, if you have the PlayStation Plus Now, I think it's the play. I always get those two mixed up. I don't really remember which one is which, but if you have one of them, I think it's the PlayStation Plus. You get downloadable games, and this is something that Xbox people are not understanding. I've heard people talk about they started the giving away games and this and this and that, which is true. With the PlayStation was the first one to have a stream subscription, whatever you want to call it, and started giving away games for free. Now, the difference is why they're saying that it's going to be, as they said, a major evolution is because the kind of games that they're going to be giving are different in the amount. For instance, I have Gone for Dead? I'm sorry, Days Gone. I'm sorry. I have the game Days Gone. I got that game, but I got it way after it came out. Like, they did, I don't know, maybe a year and a couple months after it was out, and then it was on PlayStation Plus, and I was able to download it for free. So that's a really high quality game. So it's not that they don't put high quality games on the PlayStation Plus now. It just takes a long time to get onto the PlayStation Plus to be able to download it for free. And I think now it'll still be quality games, but I think they'll go on to PlayStation Plus subscription a lot faster. I don't think it'll take as long. I mean, they basically did, which was smart in my opinion. What they basically did was take PlayStation games that were really good that maybe got smashed by another PlayStation game that came out, or that just didn't get the proper marketing, or didn't sell as good as it should have sold, because it was actually a good game, and they would bring it back to life and throw it out there for free and let people see. I'll just, I heard about this game, I knew about this game, but I just, I had, my mind was set on other stuff, and I had other games that I was playing, so I never got around to it. And now you get around to it because you get it for free and you just download it. So it's a smart thing that what they're doing. Now I want to talk a little bit about the Game Pass of Xbox, because I'm seeing a lot of debates, a lot of things going around talking about, oh, the PlayStation Plus subscription is nowhere near what Xbox is doing, blah, 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 this and this and that. It's not. It's not. Xbox Game Pass is giving you free day one games. You subscribe to the subscription, and one of these high quality, for Xbox standards, let's say high quality for Xbox standard games are going to be dropped in there day one as soon as it's out. So other people got to buy it, and people that got the Xbox Game Pass buys it right away. And doesn't have to buy it. It's in their Game Pass, and they get to play it for free. Now, there's two things. There's two reasons why. Okay, let me just say this: the reason why Xbox is doing that is because they have to. Okay, I know this is. I try to keep this a fair gaming channel. I'm not a. I don't try to be a, as they like to say, pony boy or a Xbot guy. I'm not neither. I'm a gamer. Okay, whatever console is better is the console I'm gonna get. My allegiance, my loyalty is to the games. My loyalty is not to a console. I've had Xbox. I got both Xbox and PlayStation. Um, I used to play PC a lot. I try to play PC a lot now. Like, my loyalty is not to a console or PC. It's to games, period. My loyalty is to myself and having fun. Okay. And the thing about it that I know a lot of you Xbox people are not going to like to hear, but the truth is, the thing about it is, listen, Xbox had to do this. Xbox is losing badly when you talk about the console war. They are losing badly right now. Okay, you can go and get yourself an Xbox. I don't know how many people I've seen on Twitter say, "Oh, I wanted to get a PlayStation, but I couldn't find one, so I went and got the new Xbox." And I'm just like, "Ah, you should have just waited and tried to get a PlayStation." Like, it just is what it is. They're losing bad. They're really just selling now because there's no one can get their hands on the PlayStation 5, and that's really what it is. But not only that, forget the console for a second, but just talk about games. The games, I tried to explain this in a Twitter space, but immediately got kicked out because they don't want to hear the truth. And when you talk about quality, Xbox has quality, PlayStation has quality games, but there's a difference. And the definition of quality is a standard. And that's exactly what PlayStation is. The standard is PlayStation. When you talk about games, the standard, and you talk about games and next generation, the standard is PlayStation. Okay. When you talk about next generation games, you talk about quality. I try to bring it up, Horizon for Forbidden West, it's what's quality. They try to say, what do you mean by quality? You talk about the graphics. Does the game look beautiful? You're talking about the storyline. Does the storyline grab you? You talk about gameplay or the mechanics of the game. Does it feel good to play it? Talking about the animations when you're doing things. Does it look like a computer, or does it look like a video game, or does it look realistic the way the animations and things are going and all that stuff? When you talk about depth, how in depth is the game? Is it just shoot, jump, dodge, and that's it? Or is there, other things? There's crouching, there's sneaking, is there crafting in the game? Is there, again, Forbidden West is, all kind of animals. All these animals have different type of ways to kill them, different threats, different game plans. It's just the depth is just so much. You got tribes. Every tribe has different, clothes, have different paintings on the face. Like, it's just it goes in depth so much. um the flow of the game, how much, does it get repetitive? Does it change the flow enough, fast enough? It's just, that's the type of quality that you need in games now, that PlayStation has taken to another level. It's not about addiction. There's a difference between, the depth of a game or the quality of a game, and just a game that's addictive. Playing Snake on your phone, there's no quality in that. It's very easy to make, but it could be very addictive. I could spend hours playing that Snake game back in the days. You know what I'm saying? It's not about, oh, I can play this game for a long time, so it's great quality. No, it doesn't have to have great quality to be an addictive game. It just has to have a fun thing about the game that makes it fun. But you talk about quality again, MLB The Show. You got the whole mutt. You got franchise. You got the show. You got managing. You got just so much in-depth stuff to it. Gran Turismo. I don't know about Forza, but Gran Turismo, you can change up inside the cars, make it faster, make it louder, however you want to build your car, customize your car on the outside, fin, no fin, colors of the paint, decals. Upload your own decals. Make your own decals. Upload your own decals. Now you're doing videos and these snapshots and stuff with your own decal, which is amazing. They have their own little Twitter feed, like in social media Twitter feed, where people in Gran Turismo are uploading photos and uploading videos, and there's like Twitter, you get to retweet or like it or whatever. You get to see your friends doing it, you get to see other people doing it. It's a whole community, social community. It gives you your own website, you have your own car, your own driver's page. Like, it's so in depth, so much stuff. Then you got the whole game itself to play. Then you got the whole drivers league. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's just so much to do in that game of Gran Turismo. It's so much depth in that game, and we could go on and on and on to all these different things. The Last of Us 2, I mean, beautiful game. The mechanics, you can hit somebody, they're going flies in the air, snatch the gun in the air, like snatch the bottle in the air and throw it. Like, it's just, the mechanics are so freaking beautiful. The storyline is great. It's just so much in these games that the standard is there. It's not Halo, where it's like, it's Halo. Here's a map. Here's the common enemies. All right, have fun. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the guns are so detailed. Like, that's as far as depth as it goes. Is the gun is detailed. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's got to be a standard, and PlayStation has a standard. And this is why PlayStation doesn't have to give away games, because they don't have to keep PlayStation people there. They don't have to keep them because they know they're going to stay, because the games are here. You're not going nowhere else. PlayStation people are not going nowhere else. But Xbox people, they're tired of it. They're tired of waiting for their games. They waited for Forza. They waited for Halo for I don't know how long. Both those games, I've heard plenty of Xbox people say that they were done with the game after a few hours. Like, this is just a regular Halo, just like the other Halos. Forza is just like all the other Forzas. And these are Xbox video makers that are saying this. So it's just a different. They're losing, and they're losing bad. And Xbox Game Pass is a desperate attempt to hold on, to give their people something to hold on to stay with Xbox. We can't give you games, but the games that we do give you, most of them will be free here in Game Pass. So stay with us. Meanwhile, PlayStation's people are saying, you know what? Listen, we're not giving you free games, but you continue to buy games. Listen, we'll continue to put out the quality games that you guys are liking. You continue to buy it. We'll continue to put quality into our games and keep our studios making quality games, and we'll just keep this cycle going on. And I've said it before. Right now, I'm in a position where I got too many games right now. I had to stop playing Uncharted 4 because I started playing Sifu. I had to stop playing Sifu because I started playing Horizon. I have to stop playing Horizon because I started playing Elden Ring. I had to stop playing Elden Ring because I started playing Gran Turismo. Like, it's just too much. It's so many games right now that we're just overloaded with games that we're not mad. Like, I see these spaces of Xbox people trying to convince us that, oh, you guys are happy that you're getting screwed. And we're like, we're not getting screwed. We're getting games. Like, you want us to be mad because we have to pay for games. You wouldn't care about paying for games if you had games. That's the thing. Like, what do you rather get games for free and not get games? Because even the same people that I was talking about, Xbox vid makers, right? I've seen some on Twitter that have said, I'm unsubscribing to Game Pass until so and so game comes out, because right now there's nothing on Game Pass that I want to play. I'm just waiting for so and so to drop, and then I'll subscribe to Game Pass so I could get that game for cheaper than I would if I bought the full price. And that's what a lot of people are doing. I saw a lot of people on that comment section saying the same thing. And I'm like, Game Pass is going to get screwed sooner or later. They're not going to be able to keep throwing out AAA games on Game Pass, because that's what people are going to do. They're going to get the game, unsubscribe, and then wait till that other game that they've been waiting for comes out, and then subscribe again and get it for free. And that's all they're going to keep doing. I rather have games that I gotta buy it, but at least it's a game that I know it's quality and I'm gonna be stuck on. Now I can buy the next game that's coming on. Now that's my problem. Am I gonna be spending too much money? I'm probably gonna be spending too much money. Why? Because I just spent money on this game, but there's another game that's about to come out that I know is gonna be fire. So now I gotta spend more money to go get that game. So what problem do you want? Do you want I gotta spend money, but I got a whole bunch of games in my face? Or shoot, I ain't got to spend that much money, but I'm sitting there bored waiting for the next game to come out. It's up to you. It's really up to you. So yeah, PlayStation Plus does not hold a candle to Game Pass, Xbox Game Pass, but it wasn't designed to. It's not designed to. Game Pass was designed to be their last straw, their last hoorah, this is what we need to do to keep our Xbox gamers. PlayStation Plus is exactly what PlayStation is. PlayStation 5 is. Now, let me break that down to you guys. Because the PlayStation 4 was great, right? PlayStation 4 had all kind of stuff like share play, broadcast. You can give it to Twitter, stuff like that. You can share things on Twitter, stuff like social media stuff, sharing it, all kind of stuff, right? And then PlayStation Plus, you get games here and there. What PlayStation 5 did, and now this PlayStation Plus is doing, is evolutionize. It's making it even better. For instance, PlayStation 4, you can share play. I can have somebody play my game I can have my cousin who's at his house play my game with his controller over there with his PlayStation. I can have him, he can watch me play my game, right? I could broadcast. Well, what does PlayStation 5 do? Oh, they made it even better. Now I can have everybody in one party all share play at one time, and I can go through everybody's share play at the same time and watch everybody's share play differently. I'll watch his share play. Okay, now I'm going to go to this guy's share play. I'm going to go to this guy's share play. Okay, now I'm going to go to this guy's share play. You could pin it on the top. You could watch it in the whole screen, or you could put it like a little box on the corner of your game while you're playing your game. Not only can you do that, I can share play and broadcast at the same time. So I can share play my game to somebody in my party or to everybody in my party that's in the party while I'm broadcasting my gameplay to YouTube or Twitch or whatever. And on top of that, I can watch somebody in my party's game. In my parties, I can watch somebody who's in my party play their game and put their game pinned up somewhere in the corner on my screen. 3 different things happening. They just expanded. It's like, what more do you want? People are commenting on the comment section, not even on PlayStation, just on their PlayStation phone, able to watch gameplay, able to watch, videos in the party chat. It's just gaming. It's gaming. And you still can share on Twitter. It's just gaming. So what PlayStation Plus is doing is saying you could do all this, all these games we're getting, plus we're gonna give you a new subscription. It's just a cherry on top. It's not the brick. It's not the cake. It's not the whole cake. Game Pass for Xbox, that's their whole cake. That's what they're betting on. This PlayStation Plus for PlayStation is just a cherry on top. That's all it is. The cake is the games. It's the games. The cake is the games. The cake is the next generational games. And you can't have a next generational game if you don't have a next generational remote. And that's just the facts. You do not have a next gen game If it don't go with a next gen controller, if you don't get haptic feedbacks and pressures on your triggers, then you don't have a next gen game. And that's just what it is. And like I said, it's just the standard now for PlayStation. It's the standard. So that's the difference. Okay. Yes, Xbox's Game Pass is a better subscription service than PlayStation Plus. It is. But PlayStation Plus wasn't created to try to rival Game Pass. PlayStation Plus came out first of all. PlayStation Plus is just being revamped because now that they've stepped everything else on PlayStation, whether you talk about the console itself, now we're getting VRR on PlayStation, put the SSD in PlayStation, haptic feedbacks with the triggers on PlayStation, easier to share play, broadcast at the same time. Everything has been stepped up. Everything is better. And now they're doing the PlayStation Plus and making that better. Now, not do we only have PlayStation Plus that where you're going to get 2 downloadable games, but now we're going to get to play all the old school PlayStation games, PS2 games, PSP games. I mean, again, all this is this saying, listen, we're going to give you something that you already had, but we're going to make it better. Just like they did with the PlayStation 4, they gave us something that we already had, PlayStation 4 Pro. That's what the PlayStation 5 is. The PlayStation 5 is the PlayStation 4 Pro, but it's better with better graphics. It's faster. Now you got a better controller as well. The share playing and the sharing abilities is even better. The screen itself is better. The menus are better. The more options, better to do this, better to do that. Everything is just better. They're not trying new ideas. No, they're just making it better. And as far as the games, I mean, the games speak for themselves. The games just speak for themselves. So I broke down the standards of the game. I broke down, I mean, a little bit of the controller, next gen games. I mean, and then on top of that, I just look to my right, and what do I see to my right is, well, my right, and I think the way you're looking at this is probably your left, but it's my right. I see my PSVR. And when they come with the PlayStation VR 2, none of this matters. I've said it many times. I'm going to say it here on this channel. When they come with the PSVR 2, none of this matters. Because the PlayStation VR 2 is going to shut everything down. That is all it is. That is all it is. What is the Project Spartacus? The Project Spartacus is, there it is right there. Project Spartacus is the new PlayStation Plus format, which is, people are trying to compare it to the Xbox Game Pass and saying, oh, the Xbox Game Pass is better because you get free games and you get the real good games for free. And on PlayStation Plus, you don't get the real good games for free day one. You get the real good games for free later on. But you still have to buy them if you want to play it day one. And I've explained that there's a reason for that. That's all for today. It's your man RTP here at the RTP Gaming Channel, ready to play gaming channel. I'll see you guys next time. Deuce. If you haven't yet, matter of fact, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Make sure the notification bell's on all. And if you're new, you're not new, do me a favor before you leave, hit that like button because it helps out the channel a lot. Most of the time I'm just streaming games on here. But I'm gonna try to make this a real channel of where I actually talk some PlayStation news or video game news, I should say. It's your man RTP here with the real ready to play gaming channel. We are out.